Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Makes Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and to today's video, so let's get into it. Yes, for 3 days straight I'm wearing the same jumper, but tomorrow and Tuesday's videos I have pre-edited and uploaded because I'm actually going to London on those 2 days, so I will not be filming and editing on those. So I thought I'd give you guys videos whilst I'm away. Aren't I nice? But no, so today we are doing another 2025 movie review, and it is for Mickey 17. Now, I wasn't really sure if I was going to see this or not, but I decided just out of sheer curiosity I'd go and see it. Plus, there's not many films that are out this week that I haven't already seen at the cinema, so figured, why not? I had some time. I'm not going to cinema the next 2 days, so, well, next 3 actually. So yeah, I thought, why not fit this in before I go? So just to give you a very basic plot summary, we are following the character of Mickey 17. He's one of multiple people who basically he is an expendable. He is someone that basically when he dies, they create a new person every single time. And just from there, he does all these tests. He goes out and does stuff for them, all just so they can learn things. However, something goes wrong and we end up getting 2 of them. I'm not going to say any more on that. I'm going to try to stay as spoiler free as I possibly can on this channel. Obviously it can be quite hard, so I will try. But yeah, so let's get into my thoughts. So like I said, this was more out of just sheer curiosity. Plus, I figured since I was going away for a few days, why not go and see a film before I go? Why not? And why not make it Mickey 17? So for me, Robert Pattinson, I do enjoy his films. But I think because of Twilight, I sort of kind of knock him a bit. And I do feel bad for that because I mainly remember him for Twilight or Cedric from Harry Potter, which I actually quite enjoyed his character in that film. So I was kind of not sure on this one. I had some trailers for it. And I thought, it looks okay. It's not anything too great, but it looks like it could be fun. So, on that curiosity alone, plus also Robert Pattinson was putting on a bit of an accent, which was so different for him. I'm so used to as if you can outrun me. You know, like, I'm so used to that kind of accent that having this one where he had sort of like more of a high-pitched voice was kind of nice. It was nice to see him in something a bit more, not too serious, but not too funny. It's sort of that in-between, really. And it was nice to see him in something other than vampire stuff. I know. But for a movie, it's very weird. I will give you that. It's certainly different. So be wary of that. Because it can be a little bit like, what the hell am I watching kind of thing. But it's weird in a good sense. It's certainly a different film, and it's not a sequel, it's not a remake, it's an original or something. So it's quite nice to have some original films out in the cinema, especially when you look at the past, at least 2 to 3 years. It has been mainly things like remakes, sequels, prequels, stuff to franchises that already exist. So it's very rare for us to get anything original. And this was fairly original, and I liked all the other characters in this as well. Mark Ruffalo was in this. I don't know how you say her name. Toni Collette, she's in this. Them 2 play such a weird couple. I mean, I get it. It's for the film, but at the same time, it's just so weird. I don't know. The coupling there is just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. They're such an odd couple. To be honest, them 2 were the oddest characters in this film. And that's saying something, because Robert Pattinson at one point had to play 2 of himself, but they're both different in some way. It was very weird. Yeah. But I do like the fact that we got narration from Robert Pattinson's character in this. seeing Mickey sort of like dealing with everything that he had to deal with, and he dealt with a lot. Seeing him deal with that and sort of like giving his thoughts as to why this stuff is happening and what's going on. I will say, I did like the couple to start with, but I was half expecting a different couple by the end of it, but it's fine, I get it. But they still make a nice couple. They're a very weird couple. It's our main couple in this film, and yeah, I was expecting slightly different, but then it ended up staying the same, which is not too bad. But I will say, I don't know, it's a tough one, because I liked them as a couple to start with. I thought they were so cute and adorable. Then it got to the weird part where there was multiples of him, and it just sort of like threw me off a bit of how she was dealing with it. And it was just sort of like, I don't think I liked her behaviour that much. But at the same time, I get what her character was doing, and I get why her character done it. It's very weird. It's a weird film overall. Like, just flat out weird. I'm sorry, the cat's scratching at the door. But no, the setting is fun. I like the fact that it's set in the future, and it's all about sort of like they're trying to expand and they're going to other places and things like that. But it's just weird. That's all I can say about it. It's just weird. And to be honest, I don't know how often I'd return to it. I think I'd want to watch it again at some point, maybe when it comes to streaming, or I might even actually buy it to own in my collection, because I feel like it's one of those films that will grow on me the more I watch it. Oh, and it also had Steve Ewan in it. I think that's how you say his name. Is that how you say it? He played Glenn in The Walking Dead. Now, I hadn't seen him in anything else, so it's quite nice to see him outside of the Walking Dead role. And he was a good character. I do think he was sort of like in and out very quickly. He was sort of like disappeared for some of the movie, come back. It's very weird. Weird, it's just a word I can only think of for this film. Would I recommend people to see it? Yeah, because you'll get a few chuckles out of this. It is some quite shocking moments as well. You're like, okay then. But there's some really laugh out loud moments. One of my other gripes with this film is that the pacing is a little bit weird. And it's sort of like, can be a bit slow at times. Then it will suddenly pick up. Then it will go slow again. So it's very weird. Just, yeah. I wonder how many times I've said that in this video. But no, I'm glad I saw it in the cinema. I'm glad I got to watch it. It is going to be one of those that it grows on me, I think, like I said. But for right now, I think my final score for this film will be a 6.5 out of 10. It's very close to a 7. I was toying with a 7. But if I think about rewatchability right now for me, it is one of those, I would want to watch it again just to see if my feelings change. Now I know what the plot is and sort of like how the story's going to go. Or I might keep the same feeling. You don't know. This is one of those films where it's just sort of like you're conflicted in your emotions, I think. And you just don't know which score you want to go with. But I'm going to go with a 6.5. And it's going to be a high 6.5. But definitely one I'd say watch in the cinema just for that weird experience. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this review of Mickey 17. I think this is my first film of the director's. I don't want to butcher his name. I think it's the first time I've watched any of his films. I might actually watch some of his other ones, just because I'm now curious as to what the rest of his filmography is like. I'm going to have a look. But no, so I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And leave me your comments and thoughts on Mickey 17. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.